Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Emily and I'm going to be walking you through this Barbie Core inspired makeup tutorial. To start out, we're going to be priming our face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. We're going to start with our complexion and then move to our eyes. I want to do a really natural but pretty pink blushy look because Margot Robbie looks so fresh and natural in the Barbie movie. I want to emulate her similar style in how her makeup was done for the film. For foundation, I'm going to use the Dior Forever Makeup. This is full coverage, transfer proof, and long wearing. I'm going to use the shade 1W. Now that we have our foundation on, it's time for concealer. For concealer, I'm going to use the Dior Backstage. This is in the shade 1N. This is hydrating and lightweight, but has great coverage. I'm going to highlight my face with my concealer as well, just to lift everything up and keep my face looking highlighted and fresh. Now that we have our foundation and concealer on, we're ready to move on to our cream blush and bronzer. We will be using powder blush as well, but we're going to save it till the end. For cream blush, we're going to use the Swatch Me Face Palette by Nasta Beauty. I'm going to use that purple shade. It will melt into a beautiful pink that will really pop. In shades like this, a little bit goes a long way. I love this shade. I feel like it looks a lot like Margot Robbie's pink shade. It was very bright, but at the same time, natural looking. Now we're gonna add the ColourPop bronze stick to bronze up the skin and just give a little bit of warmth. This is in the shade La Jolla Cave. When you're applying cream bronzer or contour, you want to apply it directly on the bone or higher. Never go lower than your cheekbone. You also want to bring it around the perimeter of your forehead and down the sides of your nose. I prefer blending out my blush and contour with the same brush I applied my foundation. All of the colors meld together and it blends it really easily and really well. Now that we've got a good start on our base, we're going to move on to eyes. We'll come back to finish the base later. For our eye makeup, we're going to use this massive Viseart palette. It has all the pink and nude shades that we need. This palette is also matte. We're going to add shimmer with the Nasta Beauty palette later. We're going to start with this light pink shade, and this is going to be our transition for our darker pinks. We're going to place this color right in the crease of our eye. Next up, we're going to go back into our Viseart palette and grab some of this hot pink shade. We're going to apply this shade to the outer third of the eye. When you're blending out your pink shadow, make sure to blend in little circles. Now that our pink is on, we're going to go ahead and redefine the eyelid. With a flat brush, we're going to pick up this petal pink shade right here. We're going to take this pink color and stamp it across the lid to redefine it. To make these colors really pop, we're going to add a little bit of white shadow. We're going to add this under the brow bone and to the inner corner of the eye. Now that we have all of our matte eyeshadows on, we're going to go ahead and tap some shimmer into the center of the lid. For shimmer, we're going to use the Nasta Beauty Swatch Me palette and we're going to mix the pink and the white shade. We're going to start with the pink. You can use your fingers for this. Shimmers stick better when you use your finger. So you're going to pop the pink right over the eyelid and you're going to do this on both sides. Now we're going to take our white color and we're just going to place it on the brow bone. Now our eyeshadow's finished and we're ready for liner and lashes. For eyeliner, I'm going to start with this UV neon liner and then I'm going to switch to black. We'll put this in the inner corner of our eyes. Now we're ready for our black liner. We're going to use the Inglot Gel Liner in 77 and we're going to add this to the outer third of the eye. Now that we have our liner on, it's time for lashes. For eyelashes, we're going to use the Ardell Studio Effects lash. My favorite glue to use is the Classic Duo. I prefer to apply lashes with a tweezer, but you can do whatever you're comfortable with. To make sure your lash won't lift throughout the day, always make sure to bring your tweezer in between your natural lash and your falsie and just pinch. Pinch these two together and it'll ensure that your lash band does not lift throughout the day. As a last step to eyes, we're going to add a little bit of a white eyeliner into the waterline. This is going to open up the eye a lot and give that doll-like effect. This is by ColourPop. All you need for this white liner to really pop is to just add a little bit of mascara to the lower lash line. Now that we're back to base makeup, we're going to go ahead and set our face with powder. I like to give the foundation, concealer, and bronzer time to dry down before setting it. We're going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter Powder. Now we're going to go ahead and highlight and add a little bit more blush as well. Adding a little cream blush on top of your powder adds for an extra pop and reinstates that initial color. Last, we're just going to grab a little bit more of that white highlight and hit it on the nose. And now we're ready to move on to lips. For our Barbie pink lip, we're going to use these Ring of Color products. We're going to start with the lip liner in the shade Berry. And now we're going to add the Daria gloss. This is a really pretty sparkly pink shade. Okay, you guys, the last step to this look is just getting on your favorite pink outfit. I'm so excited for this Barbie collaboration. If you have tickets to the movie, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you download Sune where you can see all of these great products. Let me know which product was your favorite. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.